Shalom and good evening, Mishpaka. I'm going to continue on with our end time series. Revelation, we're on Revelation 21. And if you have the BYND scriptures, you can follow along with me. And Bella Beanie's going to read with us. Here she is. She's tired. Okay. Alright, we're on Revelation 21. And I saw a renewed heaven, or Shamayim, and a renewed Eretz, or earth. For the former heaven and the former earth had passed away, and the sea is no more. And I, Yehukanan, saw the set-apart city, renewed Jerusalem, coming down out of the heaven from Yahuwah, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the heaven saying, See, the sukkah of Yahuwah is with men, and he shall dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahuwah himself shall be with them, and be their Yahuwah. And Yahuwah shall wipe away every tear from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, nor mourning, nor crying, and there shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away. You're okay, Roscoe. And he who was sitting on the throne said, See, I make all things new. And he said to me, Write these words, for write these words are true and worthy. And he said to me, It is done. I am the Aleph and the Tah, the beginning and the end, including all that is in this book. To the one who thirsts I shall give of the fountain of the water of life, without payment. The one who overcomes shall inherit all this, and I shall be his Yahuwah, and he shall be my son or daughter. But as for the cowardly and untrustworthy and abominable, and murderers, and those who whore, and drug sorcerers, and idolaters, and all the false, their part is in the lake which burns with fire and sulfur, which is the second death. And one of the 7 messengers who held the 7 bowls filled with the 7 last plagues came to me and spoke with me, saying, Come, I shall show you the bride, the Lamb's Ashah. And he carried me away in the Ruach to a great and high mountain, and showed me the great city, the Kodesh, Jerusalem, descending out on the heaven from Yahuwah, having the esteem of Yahuwah, and her light was like a most precious stone, like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. And having a great and high wall, and having 12 gates, and at the gates 12 messengers, and names written on them, which are the 12 tribes of the children of Yasharal. 3 gates on the east, 3 gates on the north, 3 gates on the south, and 3 gates on the west. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and on them were the names of the 12 emissaries of the Lamb. And he who spoke with me had a gold measuring rod to measure the city, and its gates, and its wall. And the city lies 4-cornered, and its length is as great as its breadth. And he measured the city with a rod, 2,200 kilometers length, and the breadth and height of it are equal. And he measured its wall, 65 meters, according to the measure of a man, that is, of a messenger. And the structure of its wall was jasper, and the city was clean gold like clear glass. And the foundations of the wall of the city were adorned with all kinds of precious stones. The first foundation jasper, the second sapphire, the third agate, the fourth emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth ruby, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the 9th topaz, the 10th chrysoprase, the 11th jacinth, and the 12th amethyst. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Each one of the gates was a single pearl. And the street of the city was clean gold like transparent glass, and I saw no mishkan in it, for Yahuwah El Shaddai is its mishkan and the Lamb. And the city had no need of the sun nor of the moon to shine in it, for the esteem of Yahuwah lightened it, and the Lamb is its lamp. And the nations of those who are delivered shall walk in its light, and the sovereigns of the Eretz, or the earth, bring their esteem into it. And its gates shall not be shut at all by Yom, for Layla shall not be there. So the gates won't be shut by day or by night, because it's going to be daytime all the time, so it'll always be bright. And they shall bring the esteem and the appreciation of the nations into it. And there shall by no means enter into it whatever is unclean, neither anyone doing abomination and falsehood, but only those who are written in the Lamb's scroll of life. Revelation 22. And he showed me a river of water of life, clear as crystal, coming from the throne of Yahuwah and of the Lamb. In the middle of its street, and on either side of the river, was the tree of life, which bore 12 fruits, each tree yielding its fruit each moon. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. And no longer shall there be any curse, and the throne of Yahuwah and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be in their foreheads. And Layla or night shall be no more, and they shall have no need of a lamp or the light of the sun, because Yahuwah shall give them light, and they shall reign forever and ever. And he said to me, these words are trustworthy and true. And Yahuwah of the set-apart prophets, has sent his messengers to show his servants what has to take place with speed. See, I am coming speedily. Blessed is he who guards the words of the prophecy of this book. And I, Yehukanan, saw and heard these things. And when I heard and saw, I fell down to worship before the feet of the messenger who showed me these things. And he said to me, see, do not, for I am your fellow servant, and of your brothers the prophets, and of those who are guarding the words of this book. Roscoe, stop! Roscoe, you cannot do that. Worship Yahuwah. And he said to me, do not seal the words of the prophecy of this book, because the time is near. He who does wrong, let him do more wrong. He who is filthy, let him be more filthy. He who is righteous, let him be more righteous. He who is set apart, let him be more set apart. And see, I am coming speedily, and my reward is with me, to give to each according to his work. I am the Aleph and the Tau, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are those doing his commands, so that the authority shall be theirs to the tree of life, and to enter through the gates into the city. But outside are the dogs, and those who enchant with drugs, and those who whore, and the murderers, and the idolaters, and all who love and do falsehood. I, Yahusha, have sent my messengers to witness to you these in the assemblies. It's okay, Roscoe. I am the root and the offspring of Dawid, the bright and morning star. And the Ruach and the bride say, come. And he who hears, let him say, come. And he who thirsts, come. And he who desires it, take the water of life without paying. For I witness to everyone hearing the words of the prophecy of this book. If anyone adds to them, Yahuwah shall add to him the plagues that were written in this book. And if anyone takes away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahuwah shall take away his part from the scroll of life and out of the Kodesh city, which are written in this book. He that bears witness of these things says, yes, I am coming speedily. Amen. Yes, come, Master Yahusha. The favor of our Master Yahusha Mashiach the favor of our Master Yahusha Mashiach be with the Kodashim. Amen. And I will explain what is here. The ancient Aramaic, I can show you guys. It's right there. The Aleph and the Tau. An identity mark. The word of Yahuwah is one person. He uses the first and the last letters of Hebrew alphabet in specific locations throughout the Tanakh to identify himself as the one that is speaking. These two letters remain a mystery to translators, who generally ignore them and what they mean. Roscoe, stop. Some believe they should be understood as part of the syntax of the sentences, operating as modifiers. These two letters are not et, but rather at, aleph, ta. The revelation of their meaning is provided at the beginning and ending of this book called Revelation. The takeaway is, these letters represent him. These two letters are identity marks of the one speaking. All the time it's been him who said he would be with us and to be strong and courageous. He came to be formed in the likeness of a man. Be still and know that he is Elohim. Shalom, brothers and sisters. And the thing that I find the most strange is that we have to pay for our own water. Like, shouldn't water be free? And in the scripture, yes, it's a special type of water, but any water should be free because Yahuwah put the water here for us. It wasn't put here for us to pay for it. But that's just an afterthought. But I hope everyone has a blessed evening. My puppies are kind of getting a little wild right now. You gotta be nice. You came up here to make her crazy. Roscoe. Okay. Guys, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Alright. Shalom, Mishpaka. I love you all.